Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey. All right, everybody. How are we doing on this, well, somewhat dreary, cloudy, not miserable, kind of chilly Sunday afternoon as we got one more week after this, guys. Winner of this game moves on to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. Will it be Purdy and the 13-4 San Francisco 49ers, who haven't lost since before Halloween? Or will it be the 14-3 Eagles, who have been bar none one of the best teams, not only in the league in the NFC, but also in the league as well? Jalen Hurts, Brock Purdy. What a QB matchup we got in this one, guys. And I am all the way here for it. What's up, Daniel? See how many people show up for this one. But as always, we got to go through all the, the hullabaloo. We got to go through like the stats and everything, low key. The Niners are 13-4, but 5-3 on the road. So they've been pretty good on the road. The Eagles are 14-3, 7-2 at home. So both teams have been solid at home and on the road, of course. Now, the matchup predictor has the Eagles at a 65% chance to win, and they give the Niners about a 35% chance to win. So this is going to be interesting, and they're probably going to do the picks on Fox here in a minute. So I'll tell you about their predictions. Jalen Hurts, 38 total touchdowns this season, including playoffs, second most in franchise history. My goodness. For any bettors out there, the Eagles are favored by 3 with a minus 160 money line. And the Niners have a plus 135 money line. Over under for this one. Freaking mud in my room. Over under 45. Good stuff. Good stuff. And then the inactive lists. Let's get you those real quick here. And then just gotta wait for game time, which will be sometime a little after 3 o'clock. So first for the San Francisco 49ers, if I gotta go all the way down to their inactives. All right, where are you at? Well, okay, here we are. So it's Tyrion Davis Price, Ambry Thomas. Oh, I'm sorry, no, Nick Zakelj. Okay, Drake Jackson, Jimmy Garoppolo, and Ross Dwelly. Word is that Jimmy G could be good to go, I guess, for if it's too late for that. You ride or die with Brock Purdy. For the Eagles and Ian Book. Those are the inactives for the Eagles. And now we just sit back. Been one hell of a quarterback. I remember a couple years ago, he used to play football for like a little bit with the Vikings. You didn't know that, huh? Or you casuals out there didn't know that? Any newbies, they didn't know that. I know that. You know that? I know that. Anyways, comparing the two, obviously Jimmy G led the season in passing yards for the Niners, 207 for 308, 2,437 yards, 16 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Not too bad. Jalen Hurts, 306 of 460, 3,701 yards. So if he has a full playoff run, win this week, win in the Super Bowl, again, or at least the Eagles another Super Bowl win, he would have a chance to get over 4,000 yards. 22 touchdowns, only 6 interceptions. Dude has been magnificent this year. Christian McCaffrey, this is an interesting one. 159 carries, 746 yards, 6 touchdowns. I don't think that's just since he joined the Niners. I think that's overall. No, since he joined the Niners, which is even more insane. I think he has like over 1,000 yards or something overall. I'm pretty sure. And then Miles Sanders, 259 carries, 1,259 yards. And 11 touchdowns. He's been the bell cow, but don't sleep on Boston Scott. And then through the air, or at least receiving wise, Brandon Ayuk, 78 receptions, 1,015 yards, 8 touchdowns. And then you have A.J. Brown, 88 receptions, 1,496 yards, 11 touchdowns. That dude was acquired at the draft by the Eagles. I remember when that happened. I was in a freaking draft live stream with some of my friends on here on Twitter, on YouTube and Twitter, I guess. I was just chilling, watching the draft. Well, my phone was here's my phone. My phone was literally right here. I was in the StreamYard. You can go back and watch it if you want to see the reaction to this trade going down. Go to my guy Saints Uptown's channel. Look up, I think it's NFL Draft reaction or something like that. Draft live stream with the boys or whatever. I don't know. Can't remember what he called it. There's a point where I'm literally sitting there listening to these guys go at it. Right? They're just talking back and forth with one another. I'm just sitting here enjoying the show and watching the draft. Well, look at my phone, and I see the Titans trade A.J. Brown to the Eagles. And the first thing you hear after I say the Eagles are planning on acquiring A.J. Brown or whatever, or the Titans are planning on trading A.J. Brown to the Eagles, the first thing you hear is my guy Jagganoff laughing his ass off. I would too. He hates them. He hates the Titans. So there's the 49ers coming out of the tunnel, vibing as always. Got the boombox booming. I don't know what song they're listening to, but I'm sure it's banging. But yeah, man, shout out to everybody who has been rocking with me all season. Again, I will be live after this game for Bungles and Chiefs. I'm sure that stream will be popping because of all the Bengals fans, I guess, that come into my chat. And there's been some good stuff out of those streams lately. Whenever I stream a Bungles game, the people always show up. So that's the way it's going to be, I guess. But should be a good one. I have not streamed a Niners game all year. So we'll see how they do. Maybe I'll be a good luck charm. Or I'll just be a jinx and I'll be a curse, And if I am a curse, I apologize to all my 49er viewers. I know Roach is not going to be in here because he's doing his own thing. But shout out to all the Niner Empire out there, man. If you want to know who I want to win this game, I really don't care who wins. But personally, I want to see the Niners win. Because I think it'd be kind of funny for them to go into a rival's stadium, mind you, and win the Super Bowl. They did that. You win your 6th, all right? You join the Steelers and the Patriots, of course. You join them in the 6-win club. The first NFC team to do that. And you do it in your rival's home. Oh, my God. I'm sure that's happened many times throughout history, but that would just be magnificent, for them, I'm sure. Niners fans would be partying all week. And, of course, it'd be one hell of a year for San Fran fans. Warriors win the NBA title a few months ago. And now the Niners are on the cusp of a Super Bowl. But they got to get through Philly. The only bit of success honestly, though, if you look at the success of, sports cities lately, Philly has to be one of the most successful sports cities right now. Sixers are killing it. Eagles are on the cusp of a Super Bowl. Again, the Phillies were literally in the World Series. Right? They were the Sixers are looking great. The Flyers are garbage. The Union, I think, made it to the MLS Cup, didn't they? I don't know if they won, but I think they made it, or at least they were close. I thought. Maybe I'm thinking of NYCFC. I don't even know, man. I don't watch MLS like that. Only the crew. Lane Johnson told Jay Glazer that he retore his groin in last week's game, but he's playing through it. Ooh. Ooh. I see our Cavs championship trophy and rings last night. Dope. killing it. Sixers choke too much in the playoffs. Yeah, the vibes are immaculate right now. If you're Cleveland, what about Cleveland? Well, just Cleveland, no Columbus. Cavs are looking good. If you're the Browns, if you're Andrew Berry, I'd be like, yeah, we got to get this thing going, man. The other two teams next door to one another are doing the best right now. That moment when you realize that Art Modell could have had the Browns in that whole Gateway project too, they could have been included in that to a point. I don't know how they would have been able to fit a Brown on that. I'm sure they would have found room. All those vacant warehouses down there, they would have found room for it. I'm sure they find room for everything else. No reason why they couldn't find room for another stadium, but we all know what happened. Yeah, it sucked him dry of money. Any homeowners out there know exactly what I'm talking about. You know, you buy a house, it's like a fixer upper. You think, oh, we got this, I can handle it. Next thing you know, pipes are busting, roofs falling off, damn near falling off, walls are all moldy and garbage. You know, toilets busting up, floors caving in. And it's like, at that point, it's like, why did I do this? You know? That's exactly what he had to go through, because it's like Art Modell didn't get the memo that, dude, you own the stadium, you gotta make repairs yourself with your money. And he was good about he's good with money, but not that good with it. I don't think he bit more than he could chew, pretty much. So they got Anita Baker doing the anthem. Wow. So we got the national anthem going on right now. I'm going to turn my phone off because I don't really need it on right now. I got my computer on. We good? We good? Yeah. All right, so I don't need this on anymore either. Cavs good. Guards still on fence. Browns are garbage. From what I saw, Jacob, he's he was donning a wine practice jersey, which is a starter's jersey, and Karras was in the bench player practice jersey, wearing the white one. So that should tell you all you need to know about that. Now, from what I saw, in terms of the Clippers tonight, it sounds like Kawhi and PG are out. We'll see about Morris and Covington. I know Wall is probably out too. So there you go there. So if we get Mitchell back, we should be good to go, I think. I don't know about Love though. But there's a look at George Kittle with the free flowing locks and everything. Very cloudy in Philadelphia. Looks like it's going to be rainy and everything. There's Christian McCaffrey looking to go to his Super Bowl. Yeah, it's in Cleveland, Captain. Yep, it's in Cleveland. Are you gonna? I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for someone to ask me if I'm streaming the game. I'm waiting for someone to ask me if I'm streaming the game. You know, I'm waiting for someone to ask, "Am I going to stream the? If am I going to stream the Cavs game?" I know it's gonna happen. Someone's gonna come in here that didn't hear me before, sit and ask, "Are you streaming the Cavs game?" And I'm simply gonna say, if I was gonna stream the Cavs game, the stream would have been up already. Captain, I know you're trolling, bro. I would have had the stream up by now if I was streaming it. Considering I think it's like what, a 6 o'clock tip? Right? So I'm guessing that game's gonna be going on while I'm streaming the football game. Oh, it's a 7 o'clock tip. Okay. Okay. All right. So we are about probably less than 5 minutes from kickoff. The Niners coming in winning like what, like 10 straight, 11 straight games. Crazy win streak. Yeah, the show the game people are worse because they just won't stop. But they go away after a while. Then they get all mad that I won't stream the game because I don't want my channel to get taken down. I'd be more than happy to stream it, but I can't. I can't stream the game because if I did, my channel would get taken, or at least it wouldn't get taken down. I would get a strike, which would prevent me from streaming further games. So yeah, I wouldn't be able to stream, and you wouldn't have a stream to come watch. So we both lose in that situation. But yeah, we're ready for kickoff here in a few moments. Niners, Eagles, NFC Championship. I believe these two teams have met one time in the playoffs, way back when. I talked about it in my preview, my prediction stream. There's Aaron Andrews. There's a good amount of red, but it's obviously drowned out by the amount of green in the stadium. Philly has to be one of the only stadiums that I know that cannot be taken over by opposing fan bases. Yeah, people don't get this. People don't just know about copyright. They literally talk about it like during the games. Like you can't rebroadcast the game without their consent. What is it? This illegal? No, because I'm not showing the game. I'm essentially calling it myself. And Tom Rinaldi on the other sideline. Yeah, there's a good amount of red on the other side. Okay. I think all the red's on the Niners sideline. There's Jalen Hurts. Because they're showing Tom Rinaldi, and behind him, there's a good amount of red behind him. I think all the red, like I said, is on the Niners sideline. So it looks like the Niners will kick off. Eagles will receive to start the game. Oopsies. But yeah, I have the thing set up for the AFC title game coming up later. Got to move the football down. Damn it. Things are not following my rules here. Forgot to move the footballs down. Damn it. Heck. Oh, that's why. And the kick is away. It'll be taken. And the Eagles are going to have a fantastic return past the 34-yard line. All right. Yeah, I got to do this. Oh my God, this thing is not going to. Why is this thing like bugging me like right now? Hang on. I'm going to fix my damn stream around here because things don't. Are we serious right now? This freaking football does not want to move. I tell you, man, like this thing is not cool. First down, there's a catch by Brown. Gets to their 40. Good stuff. Trying to move. Oh, that's probably why, because I have it locked. There we go. Let me unlock it. There we go. I had it locked for some reason. Me flipping, losing my mind for no reason at all. Gotta love it. Sanders, Brown, Smith, Watkins, and Goddard up are the skill players. Mailata at left tackle. Johnson at right tackle. Dickerson's in there. Kelsey at center. Great stuff. Here's a first down run. Or 2nd and 4. Gets a first down for Sanders. Royal Rumble. And, oh, God. Warner's down on the ground. Might have landed on his arm wrong or something. I don't know what happened. So he's hurt now. But again, winner of this game advances to the Super Bowl. Super Bowl. There we go. I didn't even realize I had the football thing locked. I only had the scoreboard locked because I don't want to be accidentally moving it. So, yeah, Pete Warner, former Buckeye, Fred Warner, the injured Niner on the field. But yeah, when it comes down to the Royal Rumble, I didn't watch it. I was only like in streams because I don't have Peacock like that. But it seems as though everyone predicted who was going to win it correctly. Yeah, I mean Cody. Everyone predicted Cody was going to win the men's, and a good amount of people predicted Rhea Ripley was going to win the women's Rumble. Now, what caught everybody off guard, I think, was what happened with Sami Zayn at the end. That's why they had that thing at the end. That's why they had. That's why they had Reigns and Owens. I'm trying to say Waynes, like what am I? That's why they had Owens versus Reigns at the end because of what was going to happen afterwards. And of course, after the match is over, not going to spoil anything, but everyone thought The Rock was going to show up. Even though I think people knew that he probably wasn't going to show up, but it's kind of keep faith that maybe he pops up. Everyone, I'm sure, was probably waiting for the "if you smell," but there was no "if you smell." Nope, there was nothing. No one came out from the back to help out or anything. Go watch the highlights if you really want to know what happened. But I'm trying to not to spoil it for anyone that didn't watch. I'm sure they're going to talk about it on Monday Night Raw. I'm sure they will. What's up, Lamar? Good to see you again, as always. I love it how my chat is like 95% mods, but that's the perfect way to have it. The mods always show up. Would I stream a WrestleMania? Maybe. If the card is like stellar. So Warner walked off and he's going to the blue tent. Goddard motions to the left. Snap. Play action. Clean pocket. Throws. Caught. Goddard shakes a tackler. Gets about 2 yards after the contact. Good job by Goddard to slip through the tackle. Buckham, Kinlaw, Armstead, and Bosa up front. Shire, Warner, and Greenlaw. Well, now Warner is back on the sideline. And then Lenore, Gibson, Hufanga, Ward, and Ward. Ward and Ward in the secondary. Back to pass. Hurts steps up, rolls away from the pressure. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage and run out of bounds. Third down. Why we're lagging all of a sudden. There we go. Who do I have for this game? Niners. Yeah. I want to see the Niners go back to the Super Bowl. Especially with Brock. Kind of gives me what Ohio State did in 2014 vibes. With Cardale Jones. You know? 3rd and 8. Hurts in the gun, running back to the right. They were 10 for 14 in the divisional round on 3rd down. Back to pass. Pusher coming up the middle. Throw was almost intercepted, and it's caught by Brown. How did that not get picked? What the heck was that coming up the middle? Oh, yeah, Warner's back in there, by the way. That was Greenlaw coming up the middle. And, nice snag by Brown. Oh, wow. Nice snag by A.J. Brown. That was looking like it was going to the ground, but no, he caught it like about 3 inches off the ground. 1st and 10. Hurts in the gun. Gonna hand it off to, that gets nowhere. Great penetration up front by the Niners. That was, couldn't see who that was that made the tackle, but number 90, I think it was, for the for the Niners. Got 13 people in here, man. Shout out to everyone watching. Nick Sirianni, of course, 1-1 in the postseason last year. They got boat raced by the Buccaneers in Tampa. 2nd and 10 for Hurts. Running back to the right. 2 receivers or 3 receivers, it looks like, and a tight end. Hurts. 3 on the play clock. Takes the snap. Pressure coming on his end. He's going to evade the pressure. Bosa's coming after him. He's going to throw. Caught, but it was pounds. Oh, Hufanga. Oh, God. Probably just damn near had a heart attack in history. Like, oh, and, Hufanga jumped the route, but he was out of bounds when he made possession, when he caught it. Yeah, he was practically out of bounds. Good pressure by Bosa, though. Nick Bosa is going to be that guy to watch on the defensive front. So 3rd and 10 for Ertz, going empty backfield, 5 wide. Really spreading out the Niners. Back to pass. Throws, and it's caught. He'll be short of the first down, though. So there you go, guys. Niners defense forces a stop on the first drive. Not a 3 and out, but they don't allow any points. 4th and 3. Are they going to go for it? No shot they're going for this. Kind of in that, no man's land. Soimolo, Samalo, Johnson, Kelsey, Dickerson, Mailata up front protecting Hurts. Yeah, they're going for it here. 22 of 32 this season on 4th down. Man in motion, empty backfield. They might just try to see if they get him to jump. No, they're going for it here. Back to pass. Looking. He's going to roll to his left. Hurts throws it. And it's caught by Devontae Smith. The ball's on this guy. It's on this dude Sirianni, man. To go for it and to do that? Okay. 1st and goal. Back to pass. Hurts. Looking. No pressure at all. He has all day. He could order a cheesesteak. Throws it, and it's incomplete. My God. That dude could have went to the local cheesesteak joint and freaking ordered a good, long, freaking 12-inch cheesesteak with all that time. My goodness. But that catch by Devontae, though. Oh, my God. Like I said, the ball's on this dude to not only go for it, but to have that play call. Wow. 2nd and goal. Shotgun for Hurts. Odell who? 5 drives, 4 touchdowns, 1 field goal last week. Hands it off. Wide open hole. Touchdown Eagles. It is a little It's Miles Sanders. So, you were saying, Crazy Dog? Yeah, I literally said, oh yeah, they prevented any points. No, I mean, how was I supposed to know they were going to go for it on 4th down? Nobody saw that coming. Well, unless you're the Eagles. But what a ballsy play that was, and it led to a touchdown. Wow. Snap. Up. Good. 7-0 Eagles. Just like last week. But how about that, though, man? That was the ballsiest play I've seen, man. Kevin, Kevin's taking notes on that. Kevin Stefanski's probably like, I'm going to take notes on that. Oh, that's great. That's great. Great drive to start off if you're the Eagles. Wow. Yeah, I mean, if they fail there, I mean, they're in no man's land. Those were ultra high risk catches. No. Devontae Smith is that dude, though. He is that dude. This could honestly be the last game that D'Amico Ryans coaches for the Niners, because you have to figure after this game's over, if they lose, he's probably going back to Houston to be their head coach, because word on the street is he's not interested in the Denver job. So we'll see what develops out of that situation. So what is that? What happened with the Browns situation then? Jim Schwartz is our DC, and as of right now, we haven't really interviewed anybody. We're beginning to think we're not going to make any changes to the defensive coaching staff. I mean, I'm not really against that. You'd think Jim would want to bring in his guys, right? Still haven't heard anything about Mike Prefer. But let's see what Philly's defense can cook up. Because I know one thing, that Niner offense ain't no joke. But with Brock Purdy, who knows? We'll see how the Niner offense looks. Yeah, Rocha's probably losing his mind, as I can imagine. He thought that drive was over. But they're showing the catch by Smith again. Goes up one handed on some Odell type thing, brings it in. Oh, but oh, dude, Shanahan, you should have challenged that. They showed a different angle. The ball came out. The ball, Devontae didn't actually like fully catch the ball, but Kyle Shanahan didn't challenge it. If they had challenged it, that would have been overturned, and the Niners would have got the ball, and that wouldn't have been a touchdown. That's tough. Well, that's the price you pay for not challenging. You give up a touchdown. So Niners take the ball now, and here's Brock Purdy. Let's see how Brock handles the atmosphere at the link. 7-0 record so far, 66.7 completion percentage, 14 touchdowns, 2 picks, and a 116 rating. Post game is going to be awkward. You think? 1st and 10. Purdy in the gun. Running back to his left. I think that's a McCaffrey. Back to pass. Throws. Caught by Kittle. A gain of 8. Kittle is going to be one of the main factors in this game for the Niners. They get him going, that'll open everything else up. Williams, Banks, Brendo, Burford, and McGlinchey up front. McCaffrey, Juszczyk, Samuel, Ayuk, and Kittle, who we obviously know about, are the backs and receivers. So let's see how Purdy does here on 2nd and 1. So it was again a 9. Juszczyk motions out wide into the slot. Now they motion him to the right. Hands it off. McCaffrey gets stonewalled. Got maybe a half a yard. It'll be 3rd and maybe a half. But 3rd and 1. Less than a yard. The Niners are running up to the line here. Watch out for a sneak. They're going to hand it off again, and he'll get it this time. Yeah, he got it. Got it. Yep, he got it. He got it. He got it. He got it. Yeah, there was maybe turn my youngest starting quarterbacks conference championship game. Sean King, 22 years old. Big Ben, 22 and 327 days. Brock Purdy, 33 days past his 27th birthday. That makes him the youngest quarterback just by days. 1st and 10. Bird knocking on my window. Throws, caught by Ayuk. Gets the 1st down, but a flag is thrown. Sean King with the Bucks. Yeah, I don't remember that either. Huh. That was probably like early 2000s. John Hussey, 21st season as an official, 16th postseason game. Offsides, defense. So it was the 1st down anyway. Yeah. Penalties decline. 1st down, Niners. And they only declined it because they got a first down on it anyway, so it didn't really matter. A lot of times they'll do that. If they had like a free play and they get a first down anyway, they decline the penalty. 1st and 10. 7:48 to go here in the first. Purdy in the gun. McCaffrey motions to the left. Got the rally rooster outside. Snap. Hands it off. This is Samuel. Gets about 4. Thought Brad Johnson was early 2000s. I don't know when Sean King was because they showed him in a freaking. I wish they showed like the game he played in. Graham, Cox, Hargrave, and Sweat up front. Reddick, Edwards, and White at linebacker. Reddick, a Pro Bowler. Bradbury, Epps, Gardner Johnson, Slay, and Maddox are in the secondary. Number 1 passing defense in the league. Okay. 2nd and 6. Back to pass. As soon as he throws, dropped it. Oh my. It was almost like what happened last week, remember? That was a duck. That was a goose. Dead goose. That was a duck. Oh, Reddick got in there and got his hand up and tipped the ball. He like hit the hand in his hand like this. Like, yeah. How did he not pick that off? Ball was dead though. Like you shot it out of the sky. Oh, they ruled it incomplete anyway. Wait. Oh, they're trying to say it was a fumble. And in that case, they would have recovered it. Right? And his arm, because the ball's already out of his hand, and then his wrist goes boink, and then knocks the ball forward. Boy. That's right. Been a fumble. Oh. So, Philly is challenging the ruling that it was an incomplete pass. Avonte Maddox back on the field for the Eagles. Had a toe injury, so he's missed a little bit of time, but now he's back. See how he affects the Eagles' defensive game plan. I'm sure with him out there now, you move guys back into the regular spot. Which means like Chauncey. Oh, 99. Okay, Captain. All right. You know he wasn't the 2002 team. It was 99. My goodness. Sean King. Yeah. Yeah, that was 99. My goodness. Against the Rams. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Whatever you do, do not mention the Buccaneers to an Eagles fan because I'm sure they'll get instant PTSD from Rondé Barber housing the final pass ever at the vet. I'm sure Rondé Barber is probably never allowed to go to Philly ever again because of that. He's because they're probably going to try to mug him. Because a lot of those Philly fans, they remember that. You know, that was 21 years ago. Pretty much, right around there. 20, 21 years ago. Sheesh. The final game at the vet. And then this beautiful stadium behind me was built. And it's been around ever since. The Eagles ever going to change stadiums? Probably not for a while. I'm sure they will, like in the next 20 years or so, when this kind of stadium gets outdated. Maybe they make renovations to it. It's like that Cubs fan. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. So they ruled it a fumble. Ball came out prior to the hand going forward, and then his hand going forward without the ball in it propelled the ball forward. And Linval Joseph, the former Viking, came up with it. So Eagles ball. Yeah, Eagles get the ball back because Linval Joseph is got a high IQ and he fell on the ball. He didn't just stare at it. But Hassan Reddick forced the fumble. That's why he's a Pro Bowler. Back to pass. No, they're going to hand it off to Sanders. Goes to the sideline, gets about 2 yards. If the Eagles score here, is it over? I'm not going to say it's over, but no, it's not over if the Eagles score here, but that's just how good this Eagles defense. So 2nd and 9 after a gain of 1. Hurts in the gun, running back lines up behind him. And they're going to play action. Here comes Bosa. Looking, throws it, and there's... I need to see your name. Damn it, he didn't turn around. It was like Stall or something. It wasn't Goddard, it was 89. But again, Hassan Reddick got his hand in there. And then Purdy's hand going forward inadvertently pushed the ball forward and right to the Eagles defense pretty much. That's tough. Bad luck right there. Bad luck, Purdy. What's up, Green Eggs? Good to see you. Early this time. 3rd and 4. Hurts in the gun. That Gainwell to the right. Gonna hand it off. Gets nothing. Kind of a conservative drive there. Didn't really do anything on that drive. Wow. You thought they would have been going for the jugular, but they went heavy run that drive. With one low-key, like, short-range pass to a tight end. Interesting play calls there, coming off the turnover. But anyways, they're going to punt it away. Brett Kern to punt it. Ray McLeod back to return. And the punt's away. Good punt. And it goes, into the end zone. That was so close to being coffin cornered, but no dice there. So the Niners turn it over, but nothing happens. They get the ball right back. 7-0 Eagles. Last couple of games, kids have been sick because go Niners. Cool to see the Niners back to the Super Bowl. You know, I mean, how funny would it be, though, if we got Niners Bengals? That means the last 3 times the Niners have been to the playoffs. Well, most of the times they've been to the playoffs. They could have been to the Super Bowl. They faced the AFC North team. They faced the Bengals twice in the 90s, 80s, 90s, around there. They faced the Ravens in 2012. And if the Bengals win later on, and if the Niners win somehow, Niners Bengals part 3 again. So they would have faced Bengals 3 times and the Ravens once. I'm surprised we've never got a Niners Steelers Super Bowl. Unless we did, and I just didn't know about it. And I overlooked it. Just talking about the ones that the Niners won. I don't know how many they've been to and they lost. I mean, of course, they went to that one with the Ravens and they lost. Then they lost on that last one. I think they were undefeated in the Super Bowl before, weren't they? Then they lost the next 2. You know, Ravens and Chiefs. Still remember that Ravens one, though. In the Superdome, lights go out. Half the stadium lights go out. Michael Crabtree has a chance to win in the game, and he can't do it. Jacoby Jones had the kick return for a touchdown. I've noticed a theme. When the Ravens are in the Super Bowl, they have a kick return touchdown. I'd rather see Niners Chiefs. Yeah. Niners Chiefs part 2 would be fun. That'd be a fun one to watch. Would you stream that one? I don't know. Depends on if I'm going to do anything for the Super Bowl, because a lot of times last couple years I've just gotten like pizza and stuff and just sat back and chilled and watched the game. Depends on if we have anything planned. The Cardinals won. No, for the Packers Steelers Super Bowl. I went to a Super Bowl party. That was fun. You want Cincy? I don't want Cincy to make no damn freaking Super Bowl. I don't want that. I want them to get embarrassed tonight. Under center for Purdy. Kittle motions to the left. They're going to pitch it to McCaffrey. Blocking up ahead's nice, and you'll get about 4. 4:42 to go here in the first. Oh, so they can lose. Yeah. There's Jawan Johnson. Ooh, was that Josh Johnson out there at quarter? So Johnson's. That's not. My God, John Johnson's quarterback for the Niners. Okay. I guess Purdy might have got hurt. This is their 4th string quarterback. The journeyman Josh Johnson. Under center for Johnson. Snap. Play action. Pressure coming in. And Hassan Reddick gets to him. Did he rip it out? Did he just take the ball from Johnson? Just take the ball from Josh Johnson? Niners, what are you doing? Son Reddick is like, give me that ball, boy. He took the ball from Josh Johnson. He's like, give me that ball. Give me that ball. Fun fact, he used to play for Arizona. He was drafted. No, they didn't take, but he took the ball from him, but he was a sack anyway. Here's a pass to Debo, and there's a flag. Nope, there was no turnover because it was a sack. If he had just straight up took the ball from him and then took off, that would have been a. Then it was a sack. My God, Reddick. I see your point, GE, but yeah, they have 2 more losses though. But I'd rather have them lose in the championship game because then they're just gonna flex about the AFC title. I don't want that. I don't want them to flex about anything. Johnson in the gun, hands it off. This is McCaffrey. McCaffrey gets a monster about 16 yards, I think. It'll still be short, 4th and about 4, maybe 3 yards. 4th and 4. So Josh Johnson came in there, damn near fumbled it away again. Ouch. They were lucky to hang on to the ball. Hassan Reddick just wreaking havoc back there. McGlinchey got owned again. Damn. I think that was McGlinchey. So here's the punt by Wisnowski. Put it away. It'll be fielded at the 29-yard line. And that's where the Niners take over. Dude, I thought they just turned it over again. I was like, no way this dude Reddick just took the ball from him straight up. No way that just happened. And there's an injured Niner. It's Bosa. Oh no. Bosa's on one knee, getting his ankle looked at, I guess. Or something. Oh no. Unnecessary roughness on number 28 on the Eagles. I wonder what happened. Let them flex all they want. You fools, haha. It only matters if you win the big one. That's what I always tell them, screen eggs, but they don't listen. I always say, I don't mean a damn thing unless you win the ring, but they're still going to come out here talking about their precious AFC titles and their division championships. Oh, because the Browns ain't never won one. But yeah. To think, we were like this close to having 2, back-to-back AFC championships, but that damn John Elway got in the way both times. Actually, 3 times, remember. Damn John Elway. Freaking horse teeth. Oh, well. Like I've said, I want us to win a championship before them. This way, I will gloat until I can't gloat no more, which ain't never gonna happen. I'm gonna keep gloating. Bengals fans better hope and pray that the Browns never win a Super Bowl before they do. They better hope that they win one before us, because if they don't, and if we win one before them, oh my God, I'm letting them hear it all off season long. I laugh at fans who brag about not winning. It's like, AFC titles. Okay, what about a Super Bowl? Oh, we lost. So you're essentially bragging about being number two. You know, you're the best in the conference, but not the best in the NFL. That's what you're saying. Interesting choice. Interesting. You're the best in the division, best in the conference, but not the best in the league. There's another participation ribbon for you guys. I'd rather not watch Cincy in the Super Bowl at all. Yeah, exactly, Captain. I don't want to see them in it at all. If you really think about it, for the second year in a row, they took advantage of, again, a division that really couldn't get out of their own way. Ravens, once again, injured, mainly to Lamar Jackson. They fell off big time once Lamar got hurt. And Bosa is back out there, so that's good news for the Niners. But Steelers and Browns again couldn't really get out of their own way, although we, had Deshaun Watson coming back, so defense was trash too. We'll see what happens if the division gets stacked together next year. 1st and 10 for Hurts, back to pass to Brown. Good blocking up front, gets a first down, gain of 11. Eagles trying to make their thirds? Oh, there's what happened. Oh, dang, that's what happened. Job kind of went after number 33. They were going at it, and inadvertently, Bosa low-key caught a stray, got a whack to the leg, took him down. 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Hurts in the gun. Quick pass to Brown again. Oh, there's Travarius Ward. Or is that that's Jimmy Ward, I think. I don't know which Ward that is. That's a Ward. They don't have C or J Ward on the jersey, so Ward makes the tackle. Gain of 1. There's D'Amico Ryans. Everyone thinks that he'll be the next head coach of maybe the Texans. But this could be his final game as the D coordinator for the Niners. So 2nd and 9. Hurts, if it's Chief Eagles, who would you want? Honestly? Yeah, I wouldn't mind the Eagles winning it if it came down to those two. If we got Niners Chiefs again, I think I'd probably want. I'd probably go Niners. Yeah. 3rd and 9 had no gain. This would probably be one of the last plays of the quarter. About 30 seconds to go here in the first. Shotgun running back to the right. Looks like a bunch formation. And timeout. Timeout Eagles. 20 seconds to go. 3rd and 9. NFC Championship game, as you see by the thing atop the scoreboard. NFC Championship game. Winner advances to Super Bowl 57. Reid is going to have suit up if that happens. If we get an Andy Reid versus his old team Super Bowl, that would be something. Because if you remember, Andy Reid took the Eagles to one Super Bowl in 04, but they lost to the Patriots. Wow. 3rd and 9 for the Eagles. Hurts in the gun. Running back to the right. Takes a snap. No pressure. Going deep. He's got his man Brown, but he overthrew him. Beat Charvarius Ward and just beat him by, he overthrew him by about 3 or so yards. He catches that. He's in the end zone. I wish we had Cool Joe. Him, in my opinion. Sucks for us. Hopefully, figure it out next season. So sick of saying that. And there goes Bosa walking off again. And it is 4th down, so. Oh, and then he got undercut there, too. My God, poor guy's getting all kinds of. He got whipped from the front, now whipped from the back. Ouch. And that'll go out of bounds. It's a shorter kick. Gardner Johnson out there talking crap to number 3 of the Niners. Things might be getting a little chippy here, guys. There's a flag. Well, Joe Burrow. See what the so we'll see what the call is. Sirianni is wondering what the call is going to be, as are we. Block in the back on the punting team. Ref. Oh, hands to the face on the kicking team. Ref, announce it. Let's go. God, is it freezing? Come on, hussy. Come on, boy. What are you doing? God, I think he glitches. You're gonna have a repunt? Yeah. Out of confusion, I guess. I don't know what the heck's going on now. There's Kyle Shanahan. Oh, they said, oh, Eagles are trying to say it hit the wire. Here comes Hussey again for another ruling or something. Not. What are we even doing? Come on, Hussey. What are we doing here, buddy? Looks like there's a lot of confusion on the ref side of things. It's like refs. Confirm whether the ball hit the wire or not. That's literally what the ref just said. We can't confirm that if the ball hit the wire or not. Niners ball 1st and 10. Had their share of 4-year runs doing damage in the playoffs the last 20 years, except us. I mean, we had at least we won a playoff game the last 10 years. Back to pass. Johnson throws to Debo. He'll get about 9. And that'll end the first quarter. So after that very unnecessary stoppage, took forever. We go into the second quarter. 7-0 Eagles. Brock Purdy still on the side there working through something, and maybe it was his wrist. It would have been something involving his wrist. I think you know what I have to do to you, Fox. It's only temporary. Huh? Oh. Yeah, as always, man. Shout out to everyone who's coming through. 7 people watching. I expect that the stream tonight will be even more crazy because considering it's a division rival playing. And yes, guys, I'm warning you right now, the inner hater in me is probably gonna come out again. Because that's the way it's gonna be. The inner hater in me is gonna come out, and I'm probably gonna be low key rooting for the Chiefs. Like, you'll notice. I'm not even gonna try to hide it. I don't think. Oh, this guy's biased. Well, it's a division rival. I act different when I stream division rival games because I don't want to see them succeed. I'm a hater. You're supposed to be a hater. Oh, but Crazy Dog, it's Joe Burrow. And, the Bengals are up in Ohio. Yeah, I know Joe Burrow went to Ohio State. Did he do much of anything there? No. No. I mean, if you ask me, I want Joe Burrow. I want a Joe Burrow disaster class, and I want the Bengals to just completely just get eliminated. D'Angelo. Oh, you talking about that Bengals fan that comes in the chat? He knew he'll be there tonight. He's probably here right now. Cincinnati fans would twerk for the Chiefs if it was KC versus. Oh yeah, they would. They wouldn't root for us. Hell no. Well, of course, we want to root for them. Nah, nah. I'm rooting for their downfall. You'd be like, oh, I'm rooting for the Bengals, all right. Rooting on their downfall. I want them to get blown out. That would make me happy. Be like, ha ha, what'd they get you? Nothing. Josh Johnson, 15th season in the NFL. He's been all over the place. I think it'd be easier to say what teams he hasn't played for. I'm sure there's a few teams he hasn't played for. He was on the Browns, I think, a couple years ago. But 2nd and 1, under center, Kittle to the right, single back. It's McCaffrey. Use check motions. Good blocking, and McCaffrey blows through the hole, gets a first down to the 35-yard line, about the 34. But yeah, they're looking at Purdy's wrist, I guess. If it's Josh Johnson in the Super Bowl, if they make it there, oh my God. But I mean, there'd be 2 weeks. They'd have a whole week to heal up Purdy. By that time, it'd probably be Jimmy G. But Jimmy G's inactive. Otherwise, Jimmy G would be out there right now. If he was active, he would have been out there. I think they said he'll be active for next week, but there's Purdy on the side. 1st and 10. Johnson in the gun, running back behind him. That's McCaffrey again. Back to pass, and there's another whistle, a flag. Delay of game on the Niners. All right. 1st and 15. 7-0 Eagles. Each team has 2 penalties. 2 for 10 for the Niners. 2 for 24 for the Eagles. Kittle motions to the left. Johnson with use check motion to the left. Back to pass. He's going to step up. He's going to throw it at the ground. Incomplete. 2nd down. Got lucky there. Sheesh. You're resisting GE, but I'm still sending Bungles to timeout. Yeah, I'm not rooting for them. Because not only are they a division rival, but they're an in-state rival. And I'll be damned if they freaking have success before us, if they see a Super Bowl win before us. 2nd and 20. Johnson in the gun, back to pass, steps up, throws, and it's batted down. That was Javon Hargrave, former Steeler. 3rd and 20. They come in. Now, here's what you do. If they come in talking reckless, you time them out. You don't just time them out just because. Time them out when they start talking reckless. That's what you do. Shotgun for Johnson. McCaffrey to his left. Back to pass. Flag again. Throws, and it's incomplete again. But there's another flag. Come on, Hussey. Put the flag away, buddy. Let him play a little bit. Damn. Probably holding. Legal formation. Man. Backing them up. It's on Trent Williams. That'll be 4th down, so the unit going out on the field. Wishnowski back to punt it away for the Niners. Cincinnati's in a far better spot organizationally. Well, I mean, overall as a franchise, their owner's a notorious cheapskate. They just literally recently put up a freaking bubble for indoor practicing, but in terms of, the team itself, yeah, they got a very good organization when it comes to that stuff now. They finally figured out how to do it. Only took them freaking how long now? Well, let's not forget that the Browns have literally stomped their guts in almost every time we've played them, right? The last time they lost was to Jacoby freaking Brissett on Halloween. They are not serious. I mean, if you let Jacoby Brissett completely own you, you're unserious. You are beyond unserious. I can't. Started with Joe Burrow. Yep. The rise to prominence started with Joe Burrow. And we'll see what happens with Lamar, because if Lamar leaves, depending on who the Ravens get to be their quarterback, whether it's through the draft or free agency somehow, that'll be something. And not to mention, Greg Roman's gone now, so they're going to have a different offensive system. They're not going to be so heavily reliant on the running game, and they might actually be able to, get good receivers for their quarterback, whoever that may be. Most likely, it'll be Lamar. So they're going to be able to get good receivers for him. They have the cornerstone. They won't let him go. Taylor, he reminds me of Jeff Fisher. Well, I mean, he is a former Rams coach. Pizza Hut melts. Of course. Got to keep Chase long term. A lot of talk is going to have to happen to keep players around. Yep. And the thing is, they're all going to be big money players too. They're not going to take unless they love it there. They're not going to take a pay cut like a guy like Jose Ramirez would. See how loyal they are to the fan to the team, because Chase is going to want big money. He's going to be a big money guy, especially with the way these contracts are going right now. So that's Roger Goodell and Dr. Joe Biden, First Lady of the United States, in attendance in Philly. Eagles with the ball deep in their own territory. 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line. You see Bosa out there on the bottom of the screen against Lane Johnson. Smith in motion. Here's the handoff. And that'll be a loss of a yard. They're going to probably put him at the 5. He will be 20 plus. Mike Brown is Mr. Krabs. He just recently started spending money. And of course, look what happens when he started spending money. They actually look good. 18-2. Jalen Hurts the last 20 starts. Not bad for Jalen. Missed a couple games with a shoulder injury. 2nd and 11. Shotgun with, I think that's Sanders. Yep, that's Sanders to his right. Snap. Man, he's going to keep it. And he's almost in the end zone. Bosa almost had him in the end zone. But it'll be at their own, like, 1.5 yard line. Bosa, Lane Johnson didn't even bother to block. And the tight end was like, excuse me. He didn't even try to block him either. He's like, don't touch me. You wish Vince McMahon was an NFL owner? Not now. After all these allegations coming out. 3rd and 15 at their own, like, 1.5 yard line. Hurts lines up like 5 yards in his own end zone. Back to pass. Pressure coming. He's going to throw, and it's caught. No, it's incomplete. I just saw the ball like right after he went up to catch it. It goes squirting out of bounds. So, incomplete. 4th down. Spending money because he knows he has a team that can be dominant for 10 years. Hopefully, we'll shut them down. But they have the goods. I'm getting out Cincy love now. I'll get D'Angelo to see. Yeah, do it in the stream that doesn't involve Cincy. Like I said, he could be in the stream now. And block the punt. And it'll be returned. Ray, ballsy move here to return it. He'll take it to the 46-yard line. Surprised he actually wanted to return that punt. Niners take over in Eagle territory. Wow. But I'll be live, of course, right after this game's over for the AFC Championship game. Bengals and Chiefs, Mahomes and Burrow facing off. A lot of people view those two as the next Brady versus Roethlisberger. I was going to say Brady Manning, but that's two different, conferences. Now, if we want a real comparison, this could honestly be the next Brady versus Roethlisberger, or, well, I guess Peyton Manning. Yeah, Peyton Manning. So I guess that is right. Yeah, Brady versus Peyton Manning. Yeah. Playoff rivalry. Oh, for sure. It just dawned on me. Oh yeah, Peyton literally exists. Yeah, Manning Brady. It was like Manning Brady, Manning Roethlisberger, with the occasional Brady Flacco or it's mainly Brady Flacco for those couple years when he was good. Roethlisberger Brady was also crazy. Roethlisberger Flacco. Do you know how crazy I would get if we faced the Bengals in the playoffs? We would stomp their guts out. Because let's be real, they faced us at the dog pound. Well, they haven't beaten us since 2017, right? Yeah, they haven't beaten us in Cleveland in like 6 years. So we play them at the dog pound in the playoffs. We stomp their guts out. They can't beat us there. If we beat them again in the dog pound next year, it'll be 7 years since they've beaten us in the dog pound. 7 seasons. Crazy, isn't it? The last time they beat us there was when we were garbage. The worst year of our history. 0-16. Sean Mahomes. I still to this day remember streaming that playoff game. Mahomes versus Deshaun. When the Texans smacked him in the mouth to start and then completely folded by the end. 1st and 10 for Johnson, who's still out there. Back to pass. Dumps it off. Nice. No, nice. Here we go. McCaffrey upended about 9, maybe 10 yards. Let's see what they give him. Great blocking on that screen pass. McCaffrey just blasting through the hole, zooming through the hole. Like, I mean, he's done that so good with Carolina. He's probably one of the best like screen pass running backs in the league. They said it was a gain of 9. So it's 2nd and 1 for the Niners in Eagle territory with Josh Johnson at quarterback because Purdy got hurt. Purdy got hurty. Here's a handoff, a pitch to McCaffrey, first down, gain of about 2. Niners after the McCaffrey trade, before they were 3-3, 20.3 points per game, about 340 total yards. And since the 12-1 or the 29.8 points per game, it's fantastic. Like 394 some yards per game on average, including postseason. And I don't know. He has, I mean, he's probably still doing TikToks, but he has been quiet. I haven't heard a peep about him. So you know Patrick got in his ear and said, hey, I need you to like behave. 1st and 10. Johnson throws. Caught by McCaffrey near the first down. He might be like a yard or 2 shy. Let's see. See where they rule him down, because I know he was touched before he got to the line. But great pass by McCaffrey trying to outrun White. Yeah, he might have been like a yard or 2 shy. But no, his wife and his brother, they're still around. They just haven't been attention seeking like they usually would. So 2nd and 1 again. Johnson's going to run forward for the first down on a QB sneak inside the 25. So annoying, that kid. If it wasn't his brother, he would have had to go at him. Yeah, he was causing all kinds of stuff. Distractions. Yeah, his wife's annoying. But I mean, let's be real. If your hubby is out here killing it as a all-star franchise quarterback, I'd be if I was Brittany right now and I'm watching Pat Mahomes go out there and kill it every week, I'd be acting a fool too. I wouldn't be going as nutty as she is, but she's just losing her mind because that's her husband. It's like, that's my boy, that's my hubby right there. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, they're showing the Purdy again getting hit 4. Yeah, just his like armor like this when he got hit. So they still got Purdy on the sideline there. 1st and 10, 8:52 to go here in the half. Josh Johnson, 4th quarterback used this year by the Niners. But yeah, if Jimmy G was active, he would be in the game right now. Yep. 5 first downs for each team. And there's the chain. 70 total yards for the Niners so far. Under center, I formation. A fake pitch. Pressure coming. He's just going to throw it away. 2nd down. Great pressure brought on by the Eagles. Instant pressure. Wrist. I'm pretty sure it's his wrist. It's my guess. I don't know. They haven't really come out and said what was wrong with him. They haven't given us a status update either. But there's Shanahan. 2nd and 10. Single back. Debo and Ayuk to the left. They're going to hand it off. McCaffrey breaks a tackle. Breaks another tackle. 5 touchdown Niners. Well, damn. Okay, McCaffrey. Breaking like 4 tackles to get in the end zone. There you go, CMC. I thought he was down right there. Broke a tackle. Makes a guy miss. 2 guys had him. Missed them both. Gets in the end zone for the touchdown. Damn. Jumps over Epps a little bit there. And the kick is up and good. That thing hooked hella hard, but it went in anyway. Chubb or Henry would no. Chubb would do it. Chubb and Henry would throw people down. They would run right into them. I mean, we saw freaking how many times have we seen Chubb and Henry literally throw a dude to the ground? I mean, heck, we've seen Henry literally essentially put who was it? Josh Norman on a poster. He's been a meme ever since that. And then of course, Chubb, he's throwing down people all the time. He'll like stiff them and he'll throw them to the ground. But yeah, they can do that. They've done that before. But Niners, great response. Rely. CMC is that guy. He was that guy in Carolina, and now we're seeing that he is that guy with the Niners. And don't forget, he's playing with an injury too. He's not 100%, which makes it even more impressive. No, another BK commercial. Classic. BK, have it your way. You rule. Rule. You rule. Niners QBs are basically pitchers at this point. Yeah, they're relying heavily on the run game. We officially got ourselves a game, ladies and gentlemen. Imagine if it's Josh Johnson in the Super Bowl for the Niners. Oh, by the way, I guess Kyle Juszczyk is the emergency quarterback for the Niners. So if somehow, for some reason, like Josh Johnson gets hurt and he can't come back in, he'll be the quarterback. Your fullback will be the quarterback. There's McCaffrey on the side. Ninth straight game with a touchdown. Longest streak by a Niner since 1998 with Terrell Owens. Oh, look who it is. It's D'Angelo. And being brought up in the chat. Get off my damn. I told you he was lurking. I told you he was lurking. You know he's always lurking. And here's the kick. And it'll be taken in the end zone, and they're going to knee it. Marcus Epps, I think, had probably the best chance to bring down McCaffrey, and he just couldn't do it. He had the first chance at him, and he just got hurdled. And then guys he bouncing off like two tacklers, and that was it. Because he had him, but then Gardner Johnson, he bounced off of Gardner Johnson. And you see Purdy. Yeah, I think his wrist or something, because I see he like a towel or something like ice on his arm. His arm is like iced up. Here's a handoff to Sanders, I believe. Yep, Sanders for a gain of like 4 or 5. Forget everything I said about Cincy. I was drunk. Well, I said he was probably lurking. You had to figure he was probably lurking in the, I have 5 viewers. There's always a chance he's probably one of them. 2nd and 6. Here's a handoff. He'll get another 3 or 4. He just came in and said, "Damn, I'm being brought up in the chat. Get off my MF and D." So 3rd down for the Eagles. Sober as a priest on Sunday. I mean, I meant it, but damn it, I didn't want him to know. Well, the thing is, I don't think he would have been able to see it really, for the most part, because it was a long time ago. The cat might have already. Here's Hurts running it for maybe a gain of 1. I don't think he got the first down. Niners players are acting like he didn't get the first down. I don't think he did. I came in, liked the chat, and I saw my name. At least wait for me to come in to talk crap. Damn. We will when you get off the Bengals. Damn. Wow. 4th and 1, and it looks like they're going for it. They're going to try and QB sneak it. And he gets it easy. Okay. Speaking of highlight, you weren't completely bashing the Bengals, but with a little bit of bashing in there. It wasn't complete bashing. If there was anyone bashing the Bengals, it was me, saying how I'm preying on their downfall. And I think every Browns fan is preying on their downfall. Bengals are who I said they were. It's been in here mostly the last couple streams. So 1st and 10, Hurts in the gun at their own 36-yard line around there. Play action, back to pass, no pressure, throws, but great coverage by Hufanga. Gets right after Sanders and brings him down immediately after the catch. You hate second place supporters. Yeah, people that come out here and try, they flex their secondary banners. Like, oh, look at our AFC titles. Look at our division championships. Like, that's cool and all. You have those, but where's your Super Bowls at? Because in that department, you're just like us. 2nd and 6 for the Eagles. Back to pass. He's going deep for this one and almost intercepted. Travarius Ward with sticky coverage on Devontae Smith. Incomplete. I said they have a great future. Joe is him. Got great players. Now, if the owner gets rid of his alligator arms, that's one thing. Alligator arms. That's funny. But yeah, both Brown and Smith were locked up tight. That ball was a little lower. I bet you Ward picks that off. But then also, Smith could have mossed him. 3rd and 6. Hurts going empty backfield. Gainwell motions to the backfield to the left. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And he throws. Get off. And there's a penalty. Be a hold on Ward. Yeah. Defensive pass interference on Charvarius. It's on Jimmy Ward. That's the guy I think that dropped the interception in the Super Bowl that could have won him the game. Because if he doesn't drop that pick, Mahomes doesn't get the ball back, and I'm pretty sure they probably wouldn't score on that drive. Yeah, Kyle's not too pleased. Oh well. So 3 penalties on the Niners, only 2 for the Eagles so far. 1st and 10. After the penalty, shotgun for Hurts. Takes the snap. Rolls. Still rolling. Pressure coming. He's going to throw it away. Oh. Ward and Brown were going at it earlier and during warmups. Oh. Dang. Give me Ward against Brown. And there they are. Oh, now there's Ward. Not against Brown this time. Ward's got the other Travarius Ward's on Brown this time. Back to pass. Looking. Good pressure. He's going to try to run. And there's another flag. And yeah, that's a loss of 2 or 3 yards. Hyder Jr. on the sack. Playing the Indians, and I watched him here commentating from an Indians fan, and he came up. And they're going to say, wow, it's on the Niners. There's McGill. Oh, his hand was all up in the face. Man, his hand was all in his face. Like this. God. Well, I'm a division rival. What do you expect? Any division rival would be a hater of a team in the playoffs. Steelers and Ravens fans aren't rooting for you guys. That's for damn sure. And we might have a false start or something here. Let's see. Another flag. Yep. Offense number 56. So that'll back up the Eagles. That's on Somalo. Remember when he was drafted, I watched an EDP video on his reaction. He's like, Somalo. He couldn't even say his name right. When EDP was actually making YouTube videos. I think he does TikToks still, but yeah. 1st and 15 after that penalty. 4:14 to go in the half. 2 on the play clock. Gets the playoff. Back to pass. He's going to throw, and it's a short 3-yard gain. Maybe 4, maybe 5. Give me 4, give me 5. No, not going to get copyrighted for singing a song. But to the tight end, I think that was Goddard. It'll be 2nd down. Burrow's so much better than Deshaun Watson. We've seen how good Deshaun can be. People are going to judge Deshaun based off of what we saw in limited action this year, coming off 700 days off the field. We'll get a good gauge on Deshaun this upcoming season. Back to pass. Throws another dump off. That's Gainwell. Wow. It'll be 3rd and about 3. Athleticism, nope. You know, watching Deshaun, I've seen a quarterback for the Browns evade defenders like that dude did. Complete QB. Very cerebral. I love his approach. Okay. But he can't. That's one thing. If there's one thing Joe Burrow can't do, it's he can't avoid the sack like Deshaun can. 1st down for the Eagles. That's Gainwell again. Or is that Brightwell? That's Gainwell, isn't it? That's Gainwell. Yeah, yep, that's Gainwell. Brightwell played for the Giants. Hate to say it, Joe is more gritty and his mental approach is better. Yeah, Joe's a gamer. That's needed in the NFL. You got to have it. And here's Gainwell with a big run inside the 30, near the 25. Now the Eagles are starting to get going on the ground. That's bad news for the Niners because this run game gets going. Brown and Devontae are going to open up now. Another big hole opened up. Oh, I love it. Magician in the pocket. Well, all I've seen of a lot of Joe Burrow is him on the ground getting sacked. I remember streaming a Bengals game last year. The dude was sacked like 7 times by the Titans. What the heck is this movie? Boogeyman? No way they made another Boogeyman movie. I was waiting for that jump scare, man. I mean, usually when they show something like that, when there's like utter silence and you see like someone like looking, I'm just waiting for there's the jump scare, but no jump scare. Bro, your daddy, dude, he doesn't know you exist. He don't know you, bro. Damn. He's a great QB, but I've seen Deshaun Watson literally that Bills game that I streamed a couple years ago, Texans Bills at the end. Dude had 2 defenders converging on him. It looked like he was dead in the water. Dude slipped out of a tackle. There was a game this year for the Browns. This dude literally damn near escaped by literally almost getting on his knees. If his wrists hadn't touched the ground, This dude would have straight up finessed the probably the craziest escape I've ever seen. You think you got him, and you don't. First, you have to understand coverages. The athleticism and arm strength is secondary. You can send someone to a shrink if their mind is weak. Arm strength and athleticism doesn't make a QB. And yeah, you've seen Burrow get sacked to his fault. He holds on to the ball too long. Can't the other way around. One of my reasons is what makes Burrow better. Yeah, Burrow can throw the ball far. That's nice, but I mean, he has good weapons. That's what also makes him. You know, Jamar Chase going to Cincinnati was a blessing for him. Look, it's Gronk and Strahan and the others from the halftime show coming up in 2 minutes. 7 apiece. 1st and 10 for the Eagles inside the 25. Shotgun for Hurts. Hands it off. Great. Oh, wow. He just outruns Warner to the sideline. Gets about 2. Can make a mind better. Can't teach what God gave you. You know, we'll see in a couple years who the better quarterback is. Obviously, Deshaun's been in the league longer. What really hurts Burrow is that ACL injury. I'm sure he'd be way more of an athlete like that if his ACL wasn't completely messed up by, ironically, Chase Young. 2nd and 9. 1:55 to go here in the half. Hurts in the gun, back to pass. Looking. Pressure coming. Rolls to his right, and he's just going to chuck it out of bounds. And there's a flag down. So that might be a reason why he held on to the ball too long. Interference on the defense. Contact on the defense. The refs are literally walking the Eagles down the field themselves. They're holding their hand. Well, I mean, you know, Travarius Ward can't be out here with his hands pretty much around Goddard, giving him a hug. Can't be doing that, Travarius. What are you doing, buddy? Stop committing these dang penalties, man. You're essentially helping the Eagles out yourself. 5 penalties on the Niners. 1st and 10. Sanders runs out about a gain of 3. Good blocking to prevent the Greenlaw from setting the edge. Wow. 2nd and 5. 8 rushes, 5 passes on this drive. Hurts. Hands it off to Sanders through the hole to the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Yeah, that's a drive that Niners fans are gonna be like, yeah, they did that because of penalties. And they did. They did do it because of penalties, but that's because you committed them. If you guys want more insight about us and less of the hater point of view, Cincinnati podcast with Ace and Zim. Yeah, I don't care about those two. Snap, up, and good. You think he'll win 2 Super Bowls in 7 years? Interesting. Only 2? I mean, it's not about just Joe Burrow. Look at the level of competition that he's going to have in the AFC over the next 7 years. Mahomes ain't going nowhere. Definitely. I mean, look at that contract he got. He's not going nowhere for a while. See what happens with Lamar. Then you got Kenny Pickett in the division. Let's see who else we got to deal with. AFC South, Trevor Lawrence. whoever the Colts get, whether it's a rent-a-vet or they go rookie mode this time, we'll see who they get. Malik Willis, I'm guessing. Maybe Tannehill or Malik. One of those two from Tennessee. Not really too worried about them right now. And Houston most likely will be Stroud or Young. I want to see how Stroud does, whoever he goes. AFC West will be whoever the Raiders get, because it's not going to be Derek Carr. Mahomes, obviously. Russell Wilson. And who else am I missing? Oh, yeah, Justin Herbert. He's going to be getting the bag soon. Probably this offseason, just like Joe, I can imagine. Who else? AFC East. Right now it would be Mac Jones until further notice. Tua, possibly, unless he just leaves football because his brain is mush. Whoever the heck the Jets get, if it's Aaron Rodgers, or maybe they go rookie or vet, besides Rodgers. Which then bringing in Hackett has me thinking they're going to go after Rodgers. And then you got, who am I missing? Again, Josh Allen. So there's going to be a lot of good competition in the AFC. At least Quincy Carrier is insightful. That's a Browns fan I like. He's a hater too, but admits Bengals are a powerhouse. I mean, am I not saying that Bengals are? Did I not say that Bengals are? Bengals are, of course, a powerhouse. I'm just saying I want to see them lose. I have not said, "Oh, the Bengals are garbage." The Bengals aren't a powerhouse. No, of course they're a powerhouse. Do you guys watch AFC North talk? Every once in a while. Shanahan obviously not too happy with how that drive transpired, mainly because of the penalties. Well, Niners are going to get it back with about 1:36 to go. We're going to see Josh Johnson drive them down the field and tie the game up. Maybe at least get a field goal. Heading into the half, we'll see. Kick us away. End zone. Touchback. All right. Burkhardt and Greg Olson. Pretty damn good duo. Probably one of the better commentary crews that Fox has. Maybe in general. I mean, CBS's commentary crews aren't too bad, I guess. All right, 1st and 10 for. Is Purdy back out there? Nope. Nope, it's still Johnson. Throws. Caught. Oh, wow. Samuel. Oh, if only he could have stayed on his feet. He probably could have had another maybe 10 yards after. Internet sports is tribalism. We're not going to start loving the Bengals all of a sudden. I was born and raised to hate the Bengals. That's what's going to happen. Oh, he muffed the ball. And let's see who got it. Did the Eagles just get it back? I swear, if they got it back, oh my God, dude. He just straight up dropped it. Eagles are saying, yep, Eagles ball. Oh my God, Niners. Oh my goodness, Niners. This dude just, ah. Wow. Was that Reddick? Reddick might have fallen on it. But he just, yeah, he boofed there. Completely, he didn't even have the snap. Then he tries to fall on it and the ball boinks out. Classic Niners. Man. If we end up with Jalen Hurts versus Joe Burrow in the freaking Super Bowl, I'm trying to think. Played each other in the SEC. Yeah, they did. Didn't they? Pretty sure they did. 1st and 10. Back to pass. Hurts. Throws. That's to the tight end. I think that's Goddard. Yep, that's Goddard. It's a solid chunk. 1 minute to go. 2nd and 5. Snap. Quick pass out to Goddard again. He'll roll, literally, like roll over the first down marker. So he'll get past there literally by rolling. 1st and 10. 30 seconds to go. At best, you get a field goal here. Maybe, no, at worst, you get a field goal. Shotgun for Hurts. Hands it off. That might be what they're trying to set up. Trying to set up for. And there's another flag. It's going to be a face mask. Boston Scott was the running back. It's going to be probably a face mask if it's on the defense. Let's see. Oh, yeah, he's got a face mask there. Oh, yeah, right there. I mean, it's clear as day. I mean, come on. He clearly grabbed his face mask. So, free 15 for the Eagles. Even the coach was like, hey. Sirianni's like, hey. D'Amico's like, damn it. That's what he was thinking. Obviously, he didn't say that. Just the look on his face was that, this guy. So 21 seconds to go. Eagles with the ball deep in Niners territory again. Winner of this game, of course, heads to the Super Bowl in Arizona in 2 weeks. We'll find out who they face in about 2 hours or so. Just under 2 hours. It's in the gun. Shotgun. Hands it off. Here's Scott around the edge into the end zone for the touchdown. Oh boy, yeah, the Niners might be cooked here, guys. Purdy comes out, Johnson comes in there, and yeah, the Eagles are just they're just too damn good. Unless Purdy comes in and pulls a, crazy comeback, which that'd be crazy, but just don't know these days, guys. Might go for two. No way they're gonna go for two. Maybe you get them to jump off sides, get a little bit closer. A timeout. So they have one left. Bengals and Chiefs would be a light show. Back and forth, probably high scoring. Scum fell out of his mouth. He lost his mind. He lost his gum. I'd be pissed too. Most rushing touchdowns single season all time includes postseason 38 for the Eagles. The Yellow Jackets. Who the hell is that? Wow. How long has it been since a team was named the Yellow Jackets? And the kick is up and good. 21-7 Eagles. Ooh. I think he really wanted to go for two, but the formation was wrong, so they had to call a timeout, which of course cost them that surprise. Uh, Joel Embiid's in the house. Nice. Wow. Wow. Longest rushing touchdowns versus the Niners this season. Mecole Hardman, 25 yards. McCaffrey, 19. Edwards Hilaire, 16. 13 for Sanders, 10 for Scott, 6 for Sanders. It's crazy. McCaffrey scored on the Niners earlier this year, and then he wound up playing for them. So another kick. McLeod's going to take this one out. And there's a big run near the 40, and then he'll be tackled. He plays like garbage juice. Yeah, based off of what we've seen so far, yeah, not playing that well. 63%, 60%. Wow, top 2 in the NFL this season. Wow. So Josh Johnson. See what play they run here at 10 seconds to go in the half. Back to pass. Pressure coming. He's just going to throw it away out of bounds. Johnson, 4 of 7 for 38 yards. Or now 4 of 8, 38 yards. Wow. He had Johnson open. Jawan Johnson, but just didn't get to him. Oh, he had Johnson wide open. Or Jennings, not Johnson, Jennings. Jawan Jennings. 2nd and 10. Johnson in the gun, running back, McCaffrey to his left. Quick pass. This is a screen to Samuel. Samuel's going to break a tackle, get to the 50, about the 48-yard line. And that'll do it for the first half. Well, 21-7 at halftime. Wow. Game took a turn for the Eagles. Last couple drives. 61 rush yards, 56 pass, 2 turnovers for the Niners, 11 minutes elapsed time of possession. 69 rush yards, 97 pass. Very good first half for the Eagles. Up 21-7. All right. Well, that was a fun first half. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, guys. Give me some food here. Halftime dinner thing. Okay. Stomach's starting to growl, so I'm gonna get through the stats here real quick, and then I'm gonna eat. Give me some potatoes and corn. Mm. What Yeah, potatoes and corn today, baby. Ah, BJ Jazzy Jeff at Lincoln Financial Field. There's Joe Burrow warming up about 2 hours or so before kickoff, or just under 2 hours now before kickoff. I think kick is at 3:30. So, oh, 6:30, 6:30. So about 2.5 hours. About there, right around that time, under 2.5 hours. So looking at the box score for this game. Looking at the box score. All right. For the Niners, Josh Johnson, 5 of 9, 51 yards, got sacked twice. Purdy, 2 of 2 for 19 yards, got sacked one time. That was the strip sack. On the ground, McCaffrey, 7 for 55 and a touchdown. Samuel, 1 for 4, Johnson, 2 for 2 on the ground. Receiving, Samuel, 3 for 33, McCaffrey, 2 for 18, Ayuk, 1 for 10, Kittle, 1 for 9. And they had, of course, both quarterbacks fumbled. Lost them both. That's a yikes moment right there. They have 1 sack from Eric Armstead. That's it. For the Eagles, Jalen Hurts, 13 of 19, 97 yards. Got sacked once. On the ground, Sanders, 10 for 39 yards, 2 touchdowns. Very impressive game out of him thus far. Kenneth Gainwell, 3 for 21. Boston Scott, the giant killer, 1 for 10 and a touchdown. Jalen Hurts has 4 carries for -1 yards. So you tally all that up, 18 carries, 69 yards, I guess, on the ground. Yeah, nice. Through the air, Devontae Smith, 1 catch, 29 yards. Brown, 4 for 28. Goddard, 5 for 29 or 23. Gainwell, 1 for 9. Stoll, 1 for 5. And Sanders, 1 for 3 yards. And of course, they recovered those 2 fumbles, Linval Joseph and Hassan Reddick. And they have 3 sacks, 2 from Reddick himself, 1 from Javon Hargrave. So overall, solid game so far out of those guys. And there's Mike Hilton pointing to the phrase Burrowhead, won 3 straight games versus the Chiefs, including last year's AFC title game. So should be a good game tonight, but I expect the second half to be even better from this game. All right, I'm gonna be right back, guys. All right. leave my mic on so people know that I'm still here. I'm just hiding my camera because I don't want you guys to see that I'm eating. Nothing too special tonight. No fast food or anything. Not pizza or something that I could do a food review on. Niners got to get themselves out of this hole, man. Because as we've seen, the Eagles, they can just keep adding on without letting up. So the 1924 Yellow Jackets. I have no idea where that team played, but probably be like one of those like teams that we've never even heard of. Wow. Eagles first half MVP, the ref. Low key. Refs be throwing flags on everything. Oh man, if I'm a Niners fan, I'm hoping that Brock comes back because my morale would be completely in the dumps if I have to rely on a fourth string quarterback to save my season. Mhm. Righty. Wrong thing. Let me turn my camera on. All right. So we're ready for the third quarter. Kick us away. Niners, of course, will get it to start the third quarter here. See how they play down 21-7. It's Purdy. So Josh Johnson's still out there. Quarterback under center, I formation. They're going to pitch it to McCaffrey, who reverses course but loses 4 yards. Man. All right, 2nd and 13 after that horrible play call where the Eagles blew up a run by McCaffrey. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Throws and it's dropped. Yeah. He had Kittle wide open. He had Kittle wide open. All right. Shotgun. Halfway to his left. Back to pass. Johnson looking. Throws. Caught. There's George Kittle. Huge gain. First down. That's what you need, man. Wow. Great catch by Kittle. All right. 1st and 10. 3 targets, 2 receptions, 31 yards. First and 10. First and 10. Dude jumped off sides. Might honestly be a delay of game. Yeah. Delay of game. It's going to be a delay of game. Yep. Mm-hmm. Delay of game. First and 15 after the delay of game penalty. Jennings motions to the right. Shotgun for Johnson. Back to pass. Pressure coming up the middle. Gets it off to McCaffrey. Gets barely back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to give him a yard. 2nd down. If they have to rely on Josh Johnson, it's even worse than Brock Purdy. Wow. Johnson back to pass, throws, and that is almost intercepted again. Slay had his hand on it. Johnson got hit after he threw. And don't tell me he's hurt now. Stu came in there and laid him out. Almost the same exact thing happened. So are we going to have them have an emergency quarterback? Oh, man. Excuse me. And there's a Purdy working on that wrist. McCaffrey is going to be at quarterback. Oh, Purdy's back in. Or he kind of has to be back in there. Yeah. Bring him out. You have to. You can't have McCaffrey be the quarterback. I thought it was going to be Juszczyk, but I guess not. Hands it off to McCaffrey. He'll get about 4, and that'll be 4th down. Wow. Having to use a concussion, that's why. Man. It was a pretty good punt. Fielded inside the 20. Wow. Said a few minutes ago, or no, not a few minutes ago, but earlier in the stream, that would have been Jimmy G if he was active, but he was inactive tonight. Yeah, Jimmy would have been the guy if he was active, but he's not active tonight for some reason. Crazy game this has been. Not even because of reasons that you might think. The Niners might just call a fan from the crowd to help them out. Johnson's out with a head injury. Purdy's back in, but can he throw? Do it. I dare you. CMC or use trick at quarterback. Wow. So, by the way, for any basketball fans, Anthony Davis and LeBron are out tomorrow night against the Nets. Here's a handoff to Sanders. Gets about to the 21-yard line. But there's that hit to. Yeah, he looked like he was a little out of it. Excuse me. Travis Kelsey ran a few routes. He's good to go. Second and 7 for the Eagles. Shotgun running back to the right. Back to pass. Throws. Oh, no, incomplete. Trying to go to Brown. Coverage by Lenore. Oh, man. It's in the gun. It's a snap. Pressure coming. He's going to throw it. And nobody there in front of Brown. Incomplete again. Fourth down. Wow. By Niners. They might be cooked. And here's the punt. It'll be fielded and returned to the 35 by Ray McLeod. Niners are back on the field, and there's Brock Purdy. They showed him walking out onto the field. Ah, man. McCaffrey at quarterback, that's tough. You know, if your season has to come down to McCaffrey or you check throwing passes, oh boy, that's tragic. You're cooked. You are officially cooked. Trey Lance and Jimmy G can't believe what they're seeing, right? They're like, what is this? Ah. For any basketball fans, no LeBron, no AD tomorrow against the Nets. Yeah, the Niners QBs are hurt, and Purdy's gonna tough it out. It's all about is his elbow strong enough, I guess, because he got whacked in the elbow by Reddick, which forced that first fumble. Don't keep shaking my damn bed. Like, damn, something's over here like shaking. Osman needs 3 triples to pass Danny Booby Gibson for 6th place on the Cavs all-time three-pointers made list, and is 10 threes away from passing JR for 5th. Wow. So if he has a big 11-3 game, like where he goes off for like making 11 threes, he'll be 5th in franchise history for made threes all time. Some Brock Purdy back out there. Wow. Right. 79 passing yards for the Niners. Under center. Snap. They're going to hand it off to Debo, who's running nowhere. Now he's going to reverse course and loses like 6 yards. Where are you going, buddy? Oh, Clippers, Kawhi. Yep, no Paul George, no Kawhi tonight for the Clippers. And we might have Donovan Mitchell back. Which, that's what it sounds like. Sounds like he'll be back. 2nd and 14. They're going to hand it off to McCaffrey. He'll get about 2. 3rd down. Yeah, if you're the Eagles here, you just crowd the line of scrimmage and dare them to pass. Third and 13, Purdy in the gun, running back to his right. Purdy dumps it off to McCaffrey, and that's another gain of 3. Yeah, they swarmed over him. Eagles defense is just in the clamps down now. Uh, they might be cooked. Niners might be done. Snap. Here's the punt. And now the Eagles will take over again. 21-7. Winner, of course, advances to the Super Bowl in 2 weeks in Arizona. Of course, this whole upcoming week, you have it's not gonna pop over the table. You have the media week, like you go and do interviews and stuff. They have the whole fan fest thing, and then the whole week after is preparation for the Super Bowl. That's how they used to do it. I don't know how they're going to do it now. Because if you really think about it, this is the first like regular, you know, Super Bowl week I think we're going to have. The Eagles going to Arizona. That's the way it's looking. That's what it's looking like. Unless the Niner defense clamps up and forces a turnover or two and look like Purdy. I can't feel my elbow. Kyle Shanahan. I don't give a shit. That's too damn bad. That's tough. That's tough. The Niners QB room right now is completely messed up. There's a look at one of the jets that did the flyover for today's game. F-16's 177th Fighter Wing, New Jersey Air National Guard. Eagles take over. Again, deep in their own territory at their own 9-yard line. Snap, hands it off, and he'll get about a yard. 8:27 to go here in the third. Great place to be and watch the game. What's up, Richard? Second half defense. During their win streak, first in opponent points per game, first in opponent rush yards per game, and I couldn't see the third stat, but it was that they were first in that stat too. So they have one of the best second half like defenses in general overall. This defense has been known to clamp down on teams in the second half. Can they do it here? We'll see. 2nd and 9. Hurts. Back to pass. Pressure coming. He's going to roll to his right. He's going to run for about 7, maybe 8 yards. See what they give him. It'll be third down regardless. Yeah, they're first. Look at that matchup. Niner defense versus the Eagles offense. Each are first in points per game, total yards, and big plays. But the Niners defense is first in rush yards allowed. Eagles offense is fourth in rushing yards gained. Heavyweight matchup. You love to see it. 3rd and 2. Empty backfield for Hurts. Watch out for Bosa here. Back to pass. Bosa wide open throws. Devontae Smith. Easy first down. Gain of probably 7. It'll be first down regardless. Nice job to catch it. Didn't let it hit the ground. First and 10. Hurts in the gun. Snap. Hands it off. Sanders. Oh, I'm sorry, it's Gainwell. Bounces off, rolls down, gain of 8. It would be second down. There's Steichen. Or was it gain of 6? Damn, I thought it was way more than that. Wow. Gain of 6. Shane Steichen had some looks at potentially being a head coach, but overall he's staying back in Philly with Jonathan Gannon and company. Second and 4. And here's a run by Gainwell. Loses a yard. Third down, and there's Bosa. 5:54 to go here in the third. Niners defense needs a turnover. They need a turnover. Strip sack, interception, anything. Fumble. They need something. Third and 5. Bosa on the bottom of the screen against Lane Johnson. Back to pass. Pressure coming, and nice catch. First down and more. Gainwell almost breaks through, gets a huge first down near the 45, maybe 46, maybe even the 47-yard line. Gun for Hurts. Snap. Hands it off. Or he's going to keep it. And he'll get about half that yards. So about 4 or 5. Next gen stats. 86.7% of rushes to weak side. Third highest in NGS era. 2016. 3 touchdowns, 70 yards, plus 15. Raya? What? Okay. Rush yards over something, maybe. Expected, maybe. Second and 6. Good coverage. Oh, incomplete. Good protection, I meant. Not good coverage, too. That was Jimmy Ward on the coverage. Third and 6. I think that's Pascal. Yeah, it's Pascal. Just bounced off of Pascal's arm. Third and 6. They're 4 for 10 today. 6.5 average yards to go. Keep an eye on Bosa. He's not even out there. Oh, there he is. Wait, is he? Here's a pass. Hey, what a play by Travarius Ward. Got his hand in there and batted it away, and ball falls helplessly, innocently to the ground against Quez Watkins. Interesting. Their arms were kind of locked together, but Watkins did have a play on the ball, so no interference or anything there. So Eagles will punt it away, 4th and 6. Snap. Scout to it. That's a flag. Yep, that's gonna be a running into the kicker, roughing the kicker. Wow, roughing the kicker. Yeah, he ran into the plant leg. Wow. So 1st and 10 now for the Eagles. Their drive continues. Jordan Mason, the backup running back. What is he, the number 3 running back? I think he's like the number 3 or number 2 running back tonight with no Elijah Mitchell. Shanahan's obviously not happy with that. So 1st and 10 now for the Eagles in Niner territory. Back to pass. He's going to take off himself, and he'll get a first down and a little bit more after in near the 20. Wow, if they go up 28-7, man, this might be over. 19 first downs for the Eagles, only 9 for the Niners. 9 for the Niners. Oh, yeah, right there. Oh. 1st and 10. Shotgun for Hurts. They're going to hand it off. No, he's going to keep it again. He'll slide down around the 20. And Ebukam with a little bit of a limp, too. Hundred and two was it rush yards? 2nd and 8. What's in the gun? Back to pass. He's going to run again. Breaks a tackle. Gets the first down in near the 5. And another flag's going to come out as Hufanga kind of shoved Hurts out of bounds. And obviously, Goddard did not appreciate that. Wow. Just slips a tackle from Ebercom and then just takes off up the field. Good blocking. And then gets shoved by Hufanga, who actually takes out a security guard. So 1st and goal. Eagles on the doorstep to scoring again. 1st and goal. 2:04 to go here in the 3rd. Goddard motions. I'm sorry, no, that was Stoll again. And here's a run for 2, I believe. Austin Scott. Wow, man. Eagles are really going to just lining up in a stack, and they get stuffed. Trying to run a QB sneak. Goes nowhere. 3rd down. 3rd down. Are we really going to get like Eagles versus Chiefs? Or Eagles and Niners? I mean, Eagles and Bengals? That'd be the weirdest one. Hurts versus Burrow? Hurts versus Mahomes would be interesting. All right, 3rd and goal. They're going to try it again. And he's going to power his way into the end zone that time for the touchdown. Wow. And the thing is, they're doing all this damage on the ground. They are killing him on the ground tonight. Wow. It's up and good. 28-7. All right. Well, Guys, I'll be right back. Alrighty. Okay. Well, this game has turned into another one of them blowout games that I don't really like doing, but here we are. Wow. All right. Kick is away. Niners will field it. And here's the return by McLeod. He'll stumble over his own guy. Another flag. Now Hussey's getting flag happy now. Whoops. Hussey's getting flag happy now. God, ref, how about you let the keep the flags in your freaking pocket? Damn. Another flag on the Niners. First and 10 for the Niners. Under center, Purdy. Use check motions to the right. Hands it off to McCaffrey, who breaks a couple tackles, and he'll get about a 9 yard gain. You're in a deep hole. Your quarterback can't really throw because of his elbow being hurt. At best, he could probably do his screen passes. That really limits your play calling ability as the coach. Damn dog just barges on in. Handoff, first down to McCaffrey. Here we go to the fourth. 28-7 Eagles. Maybe the rally dog will help the Niners get back into things. The rally dog. This dude has a rally dog, a rally rooster, a rally turkey, rally cat. Haven't seen a rally cat in a while. I mean, I don't even really think I have a rally cat. It's more a rally rooster, rally turkey, and rally dog, I guess. The chickens and the turkeys are gone. They're inside now. Oh well. So fourth quarter coming up. Last quarter of someone's season. Reggie Jackson's out too. My goodness. Clippers are going to have nobody. I don't even think they have John Wall either. Like their whole team is literally just going to be Luke Kennard and Morris or whatever. All right. Wiggins is not listed on the injury report. Okay, Grizzlies, don't care about them. Kennard's available. Jackson's out. Morris is out. My God. That's Marcus Morris. Yeah. Shamit's out. Ben Simmons is questionable for Monday. Oh, that's from Monday. Bane's out tonight. No Denny Green, no Marcus Morris, no Reggie Jackson. Kennard's available. Yeah, Josh Johnson's out for the rest of the game with a concussion. Surprise, surprise. So Purdy goes out again for some reason. It's going to be McCaffrey, I'm guessing, as the quarterback. Eagles fans got to be starting to have that sense that they're going to the Super Bowl again. Their third appearance this millennium. First, of course, since they won the Super Bowl a couple years ago against the Patriots. Think so? Yeah, I think so. Right. Nope. First and 10. Under center for Purdy. Hands it off. Goes nowhere, and there's another flag. Oh, wait, he actually bounced out wide for a couple yards, but that's probably coming back. Sup, Robert says, go Cavs. Got about an hour before the next game starts. So if anything, I'm probably going to have like 10, 12 minutes to get the next stream going. Flag on the defense. They won't say what the penalty was, but okay. I cut the TV off. That game is boring. Yeah, it's kind of up there right now. I'm great, Robert. How are you? Haven't seen you in the streams all that often. First and 5 for Purdy. Shotgun. Snap. Be doing like a reverse with Debo. That's going to lose like 5-10 yards. Oh, they got about a yard. All that just for a gain of 1. Wow. If there's one thing about my dad is he talks really loud. I don't think he realizes it, but he talks really, really loud. I'm beginning to think he can't hear. So he makes up for it by damn near screaming and yelling. 121 passing yards to 82 Eagles. Hands it off. McCaffrey, gain of about 6. Gain of 6 for McCaffrey. Yeah, at best, all these guys could do is run the ball. They can't really throw it. So they're cooked. There's Jonathan Gannon, the mastermind of the Eagles defense. One of the best pass defenses in the league. Well, I'm sorry, no, the best pass defense in the league. They were number 1 ranked heading into this game. First and 10. Purdy. Under center. Single back. It's McCaffrey. Motioning use check. Fake pitch. Handoff. This is Kittle. He'll fall forward for a gain of 4. Super Bowl tickets for 2 lucky fans, I guess. Joseph Honorado Sr. All right, cool. All righty. Second down, 12:35 to go. You might need to say, hey, Purdy, Brock, how's that elbow? Because they're not going to go anywhere running the ball. Hands it off to Debo again. He'll get about a yard or two. They're going to say 2 yards, third down. No, yeah, third down. 1-4. What do I think the Cavs and Browns are going to do? In regards to what? I have no idea what the Browns are going to do. And Cavs, well, trade deadline wise, I think they're going to maybe make a trade for a solid wing player. Other than that, I don't really know. The only ones that know are in the front office, and they ain't saying nothing. 3rd and 5. Purdy's going to hand it off, and that is a gain of about 3. That'll do it. I have no idea what they're going to do. Nobody knows. So 4th and 2. No doubt about it, they have to go for it here. Uh, McCaffrey 14 rushes 78 yards. 4th and 2. Under center. Here's a pitch. And Debo gets blown up. They completely wrecked that play. There was no chance. Absolutely no chance that play was succeeding. They blew that thing up completely. Oubre and another 3-point shooter. McDermott would be nice. He'd be cheap too. Gannon, of course, was loving that. That play had no shot. Or in the words of Vince McMahon's theme song, no chance. No chance in hell. You got no chance. But yeah, that might be game. That might be game. No chance. No chance in hell. You've got no chance. Blew that crap up. Hmm. Wow. I'm beginning to think the Niners might never get out of the 5 ring club. They've had how many chances now? Not even just like the Super Bowl appearances that they've had recently, but the countless NFC title game appearances that they've had where they fell short. They've had a couple of those. Eagles are looking like they're going to another NFC title, another Super Bowl. This would be their 3rd this millennium. I think they're 4th overall. I'm pretty sure. The Browns should get Deron Payne and D Hopkins. Well, you see, Robert, there's this thing called the salary cap, and to do that, we would need a crazy amount of money because we'd have to pay $20 million a year just for Deron Payne alone. No way we're getting both if we get one of them. I'd say get maybe like D Hop and then go for like maybe someone like lesser on the defensive side. cheap, like price wise. Like maybe I was gonna say Javon Hargrave, but he'd probably be just around that same range price wise. So 1st and 10 for the Eagles. That Anthony Lynn on the sideline for the Niners? Huh. Shotgun for Hurts. Hands it off. Gain of about 3. And I think one of the linemen got hurt. That's Dickerson. He's holding his arm. Really move his arm. That's not good. Could be a shoulder thing or could just be like an elbow thing. Ouch. uh, 2nd and 7. Hurts. Hands it off to Gainwell. Bounces it out wide. Gets a first down and more. They're going to score again here, aren't they? If they're 38-7, the Niners, oh, that would just be the cherry on top of their ice cream sundae. Literally, their sundae. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. To go out and 38-7, 2 teams in a row, that's tough. All Shanahan can do is look on like, damn. First and 10. Hands it off, and the defense just eats that up completely. Armstead made the tackle. No gain. Here's another handoff. Eaten up again. Loss of 3. 39 to go here in the game. Got about, less than an hour until kickoff of the next game, which I'll be live for in about half hour. It's gonna be a fun one. Chiefs and Bungles. Met last year in the championship game. Bengals beat them, of course. Burrowhead. 3rd and 12. Hurts in the gun. Hands it off again. Gainwell gets 2 yards back. That's it. 4th down. And a late flag was thrown. Every street light in Philly right now. Oh, yeah, right there. He's punching him. Trying to punch that ball out. That's just, I think, emotion. He's trying to punch that ball out. He's trying to punch that ball out. That's why they called it, because it was way after the whistle was blown. That's why they called that flag. 1st and 10, inside the 15. Keep an eye on a fade to Brown or something here. Hands it off to Gainwell. Goes nowhere. I already mentioned which one I want. If you follow my streams and you've listened to me, you know who I want. If it was up to me, I'd get a game record like freaking Deron Payne. But obviously, I'm not in the front office, so I have no idea what we're gonna do if we do anything, which I'm sure we will. So it makes this offseason so interesting for the Browns because nobody knows what they're gonna do. 2nd and 13, handoff to Gainwell again. He'll rumble forward for about a gain of 6. 6:40 to go. Eagles are just running this clock down. Eagles fans can almost taste the Super Bowl again. Another case of a team messing with the Rocky statue and having it come back to bite them. Why don't these fans just learn about that? Just don't touch the Rocky statue. Just don't touch it. You know? Field goal team coming out with 5:58 to go here in the fourth quarter. Wow. There's Debo. We'll be thinking if we had a healthy quarterback, we'd probably be right in this game. But yeah, quarterback getting hurt, that really put a thing on him. Then Josh Johnson gets a concussion. If they had Jimmy G, I wonder how this game goes. Snap. It's up and good. 21-7. Eagles lead. My dog is snoring so loud. Oh, man. Be live, like I've said. Coming up in about an hour. Not even an hour, about a half. I'll be live in a half hour for Bengals and Chiefs. Winner, of course, faces off against what appears to be the Eagles. But at least if you're the Niners, at least you have a good, solid team. It's just your quarterback situation got wrecked tonight. You guys literally did not lose since you lost to the Chiefs, I believe. After that game, you won every game after. Yeah, the Eagles are headed to the Super Bowl. Yep. Again. Wow. Jalen Hurts, Devontae Smith, AJ Green, AJ Brown going to the Super Bowl again. Wow. And the kick is away. 5:17 to go, and the return will be taken out of the end zone by Debo. Oh, he'll get a good return out of this one. Still going. And he'll take it on the 30-yard line. And that's on the ground there. Is a little things getting a little chippy. Just a little. Winner of this game faces Bengals or Chiefs in the Super Bowl. Am I gonna stream it? I don't know. I'll definitely let you guys know. Not this Tuesday when I do my. I'm not doing my stream this Tuesday for the pick. My pick stream will be on next Tuesday. Here's a reverse back to McCaffrey. He throws it deep to nobody in particular. Nobody was even close down the field. First time I've seen McCaffrey actually throw the ball. That was the defense. Yeah, how about that? Defense was really good in everything, in second half this year. I mean, your quarterback situation's messed up. Puts a lot of pressure on your defense to force turnovers and get stops and stuff, and they just couldn't do it. Back to pass. He'll throw it. That was a duck. This dude cannot throw the ball at all. Third down and about 8. Bob Lowe, the Grand Marshal of the Clash at the Coliseum. There's Landon Dickerson. Looked like he hurt his elbow earlier, but he looks to be all right. 3rd and 9. Under center with Purdy. McCaffrey at running back. They're going to pitch it. McCaffrey going to get about 7, maybe 6 yards. And there's another scuffle going on. Yeah, things are definitely getting chippy now. Oh, looks like Debo going at it with somebody. Someone's locked together with Debo. I can't see who that is. Oh, damn. Oh, get here. Damn. Oh, it's like, damn. He just like punches, man. Damn. He threw number 42, just got thrown to the ground, and then punches were thrown. Sheesh. I'm just like, you dude, boy. Trent Williams ain't a guy to mess with. See, watch. So they're locked together. Trent's like trying to get him off. He's like, get out of here. And then Eagles didn't like it too much, and Trent's not gonna back down. So, damn. Let's see, where's Williams? Actually, I mean, Williams ain't gonna be out there now. He's gonna get thrown out. I know that. And the dumb Kung Su's like, boy, you dumbass. Boy, what are you doing? Stu would probably looking at him like, that's something I would do. But Kayvon Wallace was the one that got ragdolled. I guess because he wouldn't let go of Debo Samuel's face mask. Mailata talking to Wallace, consoling him, saying, you good, bro. You good? We got you. Like, chill out. Yep. Yep. So Wallace and Williams are both ejected. So Williams walking off. All pro level left tackle for the Niners. I think he just let his emotions get the best of him. And there's Jalen Hurts in his trench coat, away from everything, just watching. Shanahan getting told about what happened. Although I'm pretty sure he saw it. So let's see what this is now. But yeah, there goes Trent Williams. So he'll get to start his offseason early. Last year, funny thing is, last year the Cowboys bounced the Niners. This year, it's the Eagles that bounced the Niners. Next year, it'll be the Giants. Never know. Imagine you get bounced 3 straight years by 3 different NFC East teams. Ooh, that would be tough. And there goes Kayvon Wallace to the back. He's the one that got ragdolled down by Trent Williams. So a new left tackle out there for the Niners on 4th and 3. Makes the snap. They're gonna pitch it. Reverse. Debo. 15. Like, yeah, that was going nowhere. And the ball's out too. Oh my god. It's just it's been a nightmare for the Niners. They literally cannot do anything right. Wow. 4 minutes to go, and McGlinchey and company, yeah, they know their season's done now. There's Jeffrey Lurie, the owner, one of the head honchos of the Eagles organization. I'm sure they're going to show Howie Roseman in a minute. Here's the handoff. They got Minshew out there now. Wow. So far this postseason, Eagles 69. Nice. Opponents 14. Gardner Minshew. 2nd and 5 for Minshew. Gonna hand it off again, and that's another loss of about 3. 3rd down. Oh, and there's the Dong Kong Su, who's going to his first Super Bowl. No, second. Yeah, yeah, Tampa Bay. Duh. When he was with Tampa. That's right. His second Super Bowl is Shawan Jennings. There's Brock Purdy. And it'll be interesting to see what the Niners do this offseason at the quarterback. I mean, where's Jimmy going to go? Are they going to keep Trey Lance? I think they will, but people seem to think that they won't. I don't know who the heck they would get if they don't keep him. Whoever put money down on the Niners to win is feeling dumb as hell right now. Yeah, big time. Wow, that's tough. Is Brian Dawkins on hand? Hassan Reddick, who started the chaos with that strip sack that actually hurt Brock Purdy and caused this whole thing to happen. Remember, Brock Purdy got hurt. They brought in Josh Johnson, and that just went downhill after that. Because then he got hurt, and yeah. But how about this? In a matter of a minute, 20 seconds, the Eagles went from tied at 7 to up 21-7 in the first half. That's where the game changed. Niners did not see the end zone again after that McCaffrey touchdown. Well, D'Amico Ryans is going somewhere else after watching his defense give up 31. Uh, but yeah, whoever dared put money on the Niners, I could understand why you would do that. But after this, I'd be feeling down. I'd be down horrendous right now. But yeah, it'd either be the Eagles or what? Eagles versus Bengals or Chiefs. That's crazy. If we get Eagles Bengals, that's gonna be weird. Burrow versus Hurts. I'm pretty sure the Eagles would stomp on the Bengals just because the Eagles defense is top notch. And and honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing Eli Apple get freaking bitched around. Watch him just get owned by AJ Brown. My guys, they got to get through Kansas City first. Be right back, guys. I gotta go do something for a second. Had to go look at something on my wall, but nope, we're good. So 4th and 2, Eagles going for it, and they're gonna hand it off. First down, Gainwell. That's obviously dagger. I mean, the dagger was inserted. Well, honestly, when Purdy got hurt, and it was like 21-7, that might have been the dagger because after Purdy got hurt, he came back in out of necessity, and it just completely hurt them completely. No answer at all. You see Britton Covey out there. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. A minute 23 to go. And they're just going to take some knees. And then they're going to be punching their ticket to their 3rd Super Bowl in this millennium. 04, 2017, and now 2023. Eagles fans are going to be talking about doing it this time with a starting quarterback and a dominant team. Absolutely dominant squad around Hurts. But it really helped that Jalen Hurts made a huge stride this year. I've mentioned as well that I've actually watched some of the reaction videos from not only like opposing fans, rival fans, but also Eagles fans when they drafted Hurts. A lot of Eagles fans were kind of puzzled that they took Hurts because they already had Carson Wentz on that extension. Well, I guess Howie Roseman foresaw what was going to happen. Fourth Super Bowl in team history, of course, 3 this millennium, and we'll see how they do. It's only been what 6 years, essentially 5-6 years since they did it before against the Patriots. Now they'll face the Bengals or Chiefs. So I'll be back in probably like not even 10 minutes for that game. But real quick, gonna go through the stats, and then we're heading out. Be back in like 10 minutes, if that, for the next game. Wow. Hmm. Dog's making some funky, weird noises out there. Jason Kelsey going to a Super Bowl, which means we are halfway to a Kelsey Super Bowl. The Kelsey Bowl. Are we gonna see Kelsey dress up again if they win the Super Bowl? Dress up in that mummer's outfit again? Having another crazy speech again? All right, so let's get the stats for you. And then I'm heading out. So for the Niners, they had 3 guys at quarterback essentially. Johnson, 7 of 13, 74 yards. Purdy, 4 for 4 for 23 yards. McCaffrey, 0 for 1. Overall, just a lot of, yeah, not great stuff. On the ground, McCaffrey, 15 carries, 84 yards and a touchdown. Kittle, 1 for 4. Johnson, 2 for 2. And Debo, 6 for -9 yards. Ugh. And then through the air, Samuel, 3 receptions, 33 yards. Kittle, 3 for 32. McCaffrey, 4 for 22. Ayuk had 1 catch for 10 yards. Once Purdy's arm got hit and his arm was messed up, it was curtains because he couldn't throw. And being as the Eagles already had one of the best defenses in the league, it's like now they could just literally key in on the run and sell out to stop the run because you know that quarterback ain't passing. But Jalen Hurts, on the other hand, 15 of 25, 121 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions, 1 sack. On the ground, Gainwell, 14 for 48. Sanders had 11 for 42 and 2 touchdowns. Hurts had 11 for 39 and a touchdown. Boston Scott, 6 for 21 and a touchdown. Minshew had 2 carries, -2 yards. And then through the air, not really much happening through the air tonight overall. Smith, 2 for 36. Brown, 4 for 28. Gainwell, 2 for 26. Goddard, 5 for 23. And Stahl, 1 for 5. Sanders, 1 for 3. It's receiving, by the way. And then Pascal and Quez had targets but no receptions. And then they had 3 fumble recoveries. That's crazy. Linval Joseph, Reddick, and Reed Blankenship. Wow. And then they had 3 sacks again, from 2 from Reddick and 1 from Hargrave. Only 1 sack by the mighty Niner defensive front, Eric Armstead. So Bosa was shut down completely. Although I'm pretty sure he might have been hurt and low key because of that leg he took, the hit he took on the sideline on a kick return. Didn't even involve him and he still got hurt. That's tough. That's it. Eagles are moving on to the Super Bowl, where they await the winner of Cincinnati and Kansas City. So that stream will be starting in about 5 or so minutes. Got to get everything set up, and then I'll be right back here. Hope you guys are ready. And we can hold off on the gold jacket for Brock. Yeah. Yeah, at least for now. But that's going to wrap it up, guys. Congrats to the Niners. Yeah, congrats to the Niners on a great season. You know, Eagles got lucky. Damn, Lamar. They got lucky. I mean, the injury bug decided to hit the Niners at the worst time. I mean, one, your first quarterback, your starter, Purdy, got his arm wrecked by Reddick. And then Johnson came in there and he ain't doing nothing. Would the game have been different if it was Jimmy G? Maybe, because Jimmy G could actually throw it deep. Jimmy G was inactive today. And now we'll see how things look for next year. I'm sure it'll wind up being Trey Lance at quarterback for you guys next year. But who knows with the Niners? They might have different plans. And I want to see where Jimmy G ends up. There'll be some storylines to keep an eye on for the Niners. But it's gonna wrap it up here, guys. I'm gonna head out and get ready for the next stream. Purdy was playing different ball game. Yep. I'll see you guys later, or at least in about a few minutes, 5 minutes or so. Until then, I'm Crazy Dog. Congrats to the Eagles. You're Super Bowl bound again. I might stream the game. We'll see we'll see who your opponent is. I might wind up streaming the Super Bowl this year. Again, we'll see. But with that being said, I'll see you guys in like 5 minutes for the AFC title game. I'm Crazy Dog, and I'm out.